Hello, welcome to this video. So this video will focus on the main risk factors that increase a man's chances of developing an enlarged prostate gland. My name is Christiana Mausi Sairam and I'm a public health practitioner. Okay, so in my previous video on enlarged prostate gland, I mentioned that the actual cause or the exact cause of enlarged prostate gland is not known. However, factors that are linked to low testosterone level have been associated with enlarged prostate gland. So there are specific risk factors that increase a man's chances of developing or having an enlarged prostate gland. So the first factor is age. From age 40 and above, the prostate begins to grow bigger, and there are high chances that a man could experience the symptoms of enlarged prostate gland. Then the next factor is family history. If you have a blood relation or blood relative, it could be your dad, your grandfather, or your uncle, your brother, and so forth, who has had any prostate issues, there are chances that you could also develop, an enlarged prostate. The next factor is certain medical conditions, such as obesity, heart and circulatory conditions, type 2 diabetes, and so many more. Now, for obesity in men, especially abdominal obesity, which we often refer to as pot belly, it causes insulin resistance because there is an increased blood sugar level. Now, insulin resistance means your body cells, such as your muscle cells, your liver cells, and so forth, your body cells are not responding to the stimulation by insulin for the cells to take up or to mop up the glucose from your blood. So what happens is that your glucose level remains high. There is high insulin circulating in your blood as well, because your pancreas is just producing the insulin because it could sense that your sugar level is high. So the pancreas keeps firing the insulin just to get the cells to take the glucose from your blood. But it doesn't happen because the cells have become resistant to insulin. So your blood sugar level remains high. There is high level of insulin circulating in your blood. And then your body cells are also being starved of energy or glucose. So the glucose is in the blood, but it's not able to enter your body cells to provide you energy, or for the cells to function well with it. So this medium, it creates the high blood sugar level, the high insulin circulating in your blood, and so forth. It creates a suitable medium for increased cell growth, which can cause your prostate to enlarge as well. It can also cause the growth of tumors. So it could cause prostate cancer and other forms of cancers. It also creates the medium for inflammation, general inflammation in your body. So if the inflammation could occur in any part of your body, it could occur in your prostate as well. And once there is inflammation, the prostate enlarges and becomes very painful. Then another thing that could happen is that it could lead to diabetes, type 2 diabetes, because your blood sugar level remains high for long and cannot be controlled. And all this increase your chances of developing an enlarged prostate gland. So you have some control over whether to develop a pot belly or not to develop a pot belly. And as you age, as from 40 years, your metabolism slows down. So that means your body tends to store more fat easily from 40 years. So it means you need to put yourself in check, because lack of exercise is also another factor that, causes, that is known to cause enlarged prostate gland. So if you do not exercise, you live a sedentary life as a man, your prostate can become enlarged. And the fat around the abdomen, the fatty tissues, they just don't sit there idle. They also produce certain chemicals or enzymes. And what these enzymes do is that they begin to convert your male hormone, the testosterone, which is the male sex hormone, which is responsible for your sex drive, your sperm production, your masculinity, your muscle strength, muscle mass development, and so forth. It begins to convert it into estrogen. So eventually your estrogen level goes up and your testosterone level decreases. If this happens, your prostate will enlarge. It will affect the growth of your prostate. And another serious effect of the fat around the abdomen is that it eventually interfere with your testis' natural production of the hormone testosterone, the male sex hormone. So the testis at a point is not able to produce enough of the sex hormone again, the testosterone. That's how come if a man gains weight, a lot of weight, suddenly or to a point, he begins to have issues with his sperm quality, and eventually he gets diagnosed as being infertile. So pot belly is not fun. The complications or the health issues that it will expose you to are numerous. So you need to work on your pot belly, especially from 40 years. It's not a joke. Then another factor is smoking. Smoking increases your risk of developing an enlarged prostate gland. Drinking alcohol. In fact, if you can avoid alcohol, it is good. If you can take it just occasionally in limited amounts, that's also good. But avoiding is the best. Then your diet. You need to avoid taking in a lot of processed foods, canned foods, and all that. Those prepackaged foods, you need to avoid them. You need to avoid eating high fatty foods, especially fast foods, which contain high saturated fats. The pizzas, the hamburgers, the fries, the fried chickens, and all, name them. And then you need to control the intake of meat. You need to reduce the amount of meat you take. If possible, you might want to do more fish. And men who like to eat pork, the fried pork, the grilled pork, whichever. These days it has become a trend that after working hours, you see this young, corporate guys in a meetup, and they are taking this grilled meat, pork, and all that, fried pork with alcoholic beverages. It's no fun. It's not a sign of good living. You need to take good care of your health and your prostate. So please cut down significantly on your meat intake. It's very important. It will help your prostate gland, so you do not develop an enlarged prostate. So please take good care of yourself and be active. Avoid sedentary lifestyle. Walk more, exercise more, and be healthy. And most importantly, try and have your first prostate exam at 40 years. Give that to yourself as your 40th birthday. So thank you. Please share and watch out for more videos. Bye.